And then when she said, and then when we get on set, everything that y'all got going on, y'all need to leave that at the door. And then she said that about Sapphire.
Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go.
What's going on, everybody? What's the tea? What's the tea? I heard you wanna walk like me. I heard you wanna walk like me. I'm so sorry. Where are we? Bam. There we go. Bam. There we go. What's going on, y'all? It's Oliver Twixt here, your nerd boy cutie, always reporting for duty to do the Lord's work. What's up, God? And today we are talking to the fabulous, the gorgeous, the sexy, the sensual, the fine as fuck Lexi Blow from Jocelyn's Cabaret, Atlanta. And I'm so excited to do this. How are y'all doing today? What is today? Is today Thursday? Today is Thursday. We're the week is done. The week is done. For all of you guys asking where the other interviews are, I gotta train y'all just like I trained my top model fans and followers. All the lives go on my channel, my YouTube channel, after I'm done. So the Lexi Blow interview that I'm about to do will be on my channel. The Sapphire interview is currently on my channel. That premieres tomorrow at noontime. The Boss Tech interview is already on my channel. And the Sapphire interview premieres tonight at 8 p.m. on my channel. So, yeah. I do it on Instagram because it's a great way to get you guys to connect in real time. And then I just put it on YouTube later so that it's easy for everybody to find. Is Lexi Blow here? Every time I say her name, I think about I love your face. You're just so fine to me.
Hi.
You are just so fine. Why are you so damn fine?
I get it from my mama.
Yes! Lexi Blow from Jocelyn's Cabaret, Atlanta. What is going on?
Hey, guys.
Yes! Listen, so y'all know that people always say Lexi Blow was neutral. She didn't really get into a lot of things. So a lot of my questions I'm going to be asking you today will be the last couple of episodes plus the reunion and all the recent drama, because you already did like a 2-hour interview with our friends over there at Formation Production. So I don't want to talk about stuff you've already talked about. Yes. If y'all want to know about the early tea and what she thinks about the whole entire season, free shout out to my friends over there. Go check out that interview where you can get into all the things. But listen, if you want to ask Lexi Blow a question right now, get a badge. And at the end of our discussion, I will ask her your questions live on the air. Lexi Blow, it's so nice to meet you, Mama.
It's nice to meet you too. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I was watching some of your interviews and things that you do, and I'm loving the whole movement. You know, congratulations to everything you got going on as well.
Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. And congratulations to you. And I feel like every time I look up, you're posting a new flyer. You're going to be here. You're going to be there.
Yes.
Yeah, so all of my ladies get it.
You know, for not winning the 10K, even though it was rightfully mine, I'm still booked and busy. So, you know.
I know that. The fuck right. Listen, I'm just going to jump right on into it. I've been doing this thing with all of you girls called Cabaret Roll Call, where I name everyone who was cast on your show, and you're going to tell me the first thing that comes to your brain, whether it's good, bad, ugly, or indifferent. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, let's go. The first name I have for you is Aqua.
Double homicide.
Oh my God. already. Yes, ma'am. What was your experience like filming with her, being around her? She had a little tumultuous time on the show, to say the least.
Right. Actually, Aqua, I got to know Aqua on more of a personal level. Actually, Aqua has a beautiful spirit. She's just young, and she was really going through a lot when she came to the show. So it was hard for her to like separate, that and leave it at the door. Obviously, as soon as we got through the door. But after I got to talk to her, she really has a really nice spirit, but she's just young. So, it was cool though meeting her. Everything that she says is true. Like, she really does have a sugar daddy, but they were going through it, so that's why she wasn't living with him any longer, and she was in her car. It wasn't because she chose to be homeless. She chose to get away from him. It was not like, she was just living in her car and had a sugar daddy. You know what I mean? Like, she actually lived with the man, and they were going through it. I don't know exactly why, but she chose to like leave him and pretty much live on the road on her way back to her hometown. Technically, that was her living in her car. It wasn't anything like, you get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Do you know what her sugar daddy looks like?
I don't know what he looks like. I heard him on the phone. He sounds like an older white man. Really.
Do you know what he does for a living?
No. But he's been with her for like 4 years, so like the man really loves her. Yeah.
He loves me. Yeah. What I want to know is, what was Aqua like at the reunion? I've done some chats. There have been some other interviews again with my people at Formation. People have gone live, but people haven't really talked about Aqua at the reunion. What was she giving?
She was very reserved at first. It was her first time seeing everybody, She had her mother with her, so she felt a little bit more confident and comfortable to be there because she didn't first. And then like when you talking about the reunion or I'm sorry, did you say the reunion or the premiere?
The reunion,
Okay, the reunion, she came by herself. The premiere was the first time she saw all of us. The premiere, when we took that group picture, the premiere. That was the first time she's seen. So we haven't seen her since that. She was very quiet to herself, just like getting her hair done. She didn't really say anything until, we got on set. Yeah.
Did her and Lexi Blow ever patch up their situation?
You mean Big Lex?
I mean, sorry, Big Lex. I'm so sorry.
Everybody does that.
So sorry.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
No. I mean, when you touch on somebody's abortion and the way she did it, it's, Aqua went through a lot with that, but then also she chose to share that with the world. So you got to kind of like be able to kind of come in with it. But nah, they didn't patch nothing else.
Now, something I can't remember who said it, but it was the episode when she made her grand exit, and they were like, she said she was going to put spells and incantations. She had a book of shadows. She was spitting in cups, sprinkling shit around the house. Have you ever seen her get into the hocus pocus locus?
No, not at all. She was probably just talking shit to scare everybody because everybody's scary in that old house, very old, But it was a beautiful house. Don't get me wrong. The house is beautiful. It's a mansion, but it's an estate, for real. But I've heard from the cast that shows that house has been on a show before where they actually was ghosts in that house. I don't know exactly what the name of the show is, but yeah. So everybody's a little scary and whatever because of the house that we were in. So she just played off on that, and they believed it.
That explains a lot. That explains a lot on why all the hoes was going crazy, because it's probably with spirits and all types of phantasms and ghosts jumping in bitches, got them doing crazy shit.
Yes, and I'll wait until you get to each cast member, Okay. All right.
The next person on the list is Sapphire.
Sapphire is loud, energetic. Sapphire.
Cleveland.
Bitch, I'm from Cleveland.
Bitch, I'm from Cleveland.
Yeah. Sapphire reminds me of my best friend. They have big hearts. They're very in anything that they put their foot in, they're riders for that whole situation. So I love Sapphire. You know, Sapphire is a real cool person. She's been going through a lot. I don't know, you had an interview with her, you know, her son's father passed away and everything. So I haven't really been as close as, you know, what we used to be because she's doing her own stuff. But yeah.
She did shout you out in her interview
Yeah.
by saying that you had agreed to go with her to go get her silicone removed when the time came. That's dope.
So when she talked about it, was her first time ever talking about it was on the show. And she chose to be, you know, vulnerable on the show and talk about it. That was like a real conversation. I know a lot of people think things are scripted, but they're really not. Where we're sat and placed and things like that is set up. But everything that comes out of our mouth and how we feel is natural, is organic. But now if people act fake on the show, you know, it is what it is. But so yeah, the first time she talked about it was on the show, and I was real. I really want to help her go through all the steps, and you know, we went through looking with doctors together. I just want to give her, you know, all the step of the way. I think she looks beautiful. I don't think she really needs to change anything about her. It's how she feels, I'm there for her.
Yes, we thank you for that. Speaking of natural and naturalness, what do you think about Miss Natural?
Miss Natural, I don't want to say, I would call Miss Natural, you never know what you're going to get.
Okay.
I can't think of one word for that. I don't want to say unbalanced because she's not unbalanced. It's just like you never know what you're going to get with her.
Spontaneous?
Spontaneous. There
we go.
Natural, whatever mood she's in, you're gonna feel it. If she's happy, she's very happy, she's loving. If she's pissed, she's very pissed. She's gonna feel it. If she's upset, she's very upset, dramatic, you know. So Natural is, she definitely wears her, I guess you would say she wears her heart on her sleeve. Like whatever emotion she has is there, you know.
What about Barbie?
Barbie is crazy as fuck. Like Barbie is like crazy. That girl is crazy. One thing I can tell you about Barbie is that you can tell from her personality that she's a person that loves to party. You know, she loves to have fun and go out and everything. And you know, I never really seen the serious side of her. So I don't, you know, and then she left the house so fast. I never hung out with her. I never got a one-on-one with her. So it's hard for me to really speak on Barbie. But what I can say about Barbie is that the girl was crazy. But, you know, most of the time that I was in her presence, she was drinking as well. So who knows what her actual personality is, you know? At least for me, I've never hung out with her or whatever. Now, we've caught a few lives together and things like that. And we've message each other like here and there just on some random stuff. I don't have no, you know, animosity or like hate for her or anything. It's not my fight, you know, that was between her and Lucky. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I just didn't like the fact that she kept like making the bottom bitch thing such a situation for her when we just got to the house. You know, like it was a little too much.
Now, you know what I want to know, if there were any prior conversations between her and Jocelyn about...
See, and that's what I feel like. But then again, like, I feel like, obviously, Jocelyn, when we saw that she put Barbie in the video, when we saw the music video, we're like, okay. We all knew that Lucky and her had a situation.
Correct.
Then when we saw the video, we're like, okay, so you and Jocelyn, y'all really, really cool with each other. So now I understand why she put you on the show. Keeps talking about bottom bitch, bottom bitch, bottom bitch. Did she promise you, you know, that position and she just didn't give it to you? never know. That's between her and Jocelyn. But she was so like gung ho about it. Like, girl, we didn't even dance yet for the first time. Like, one step at a time.
Do you think she can dance?
No.
Yikes.
No. She could twerk though. She could twerk. She could like, but when it came to like choreography or like how Jocelyn said choreography, I don't think she could because she tried everything in her power not to do that. And then when Jocelyn talked to her, she said, "No, I don't know how to dance. I didn't come here for that. But this is what the show was about." So,
Do you think she, and she has agreed to talk to me. I want to know, did she think she was going to be like Jocelyn's right hand girl and like police the girls and tell them what to do, and she'll be like
the bottom bitch was, I mean, that's what
office manager.
Yeah, but then at the same time, sis, like, you're too much in party mode. I feel like, you know, upside, Sapphire, I was the only one that came in with a level-headed on my mind. Like, I came for Cabaret. I don't know who any of y'all are. I know who Jocelyn is. I know what she said she wanted when we put our audition tapes, what we were coming for, and that's what I came for. So obviously, she knows her prior. She came for different reasons. I don't know what people came for. I know what I came there for. And for Jocelyn, I think Jocelyn did the right thing though by not giving it to her and feeling everybody out. You know what I mean? There. So
Yeah. The next person on the list is Big Lex.
Big Lex is, I don't like, I'm horrible at this game.
No, you're doing fine.
Off the fucking chain. She
is a crazy one.
What I love about her is there's no holdbacks. Mm-hmm. Whatever is on her mind, she says it, But what I love about her presence of what she says is like, it's not like she's funny, mm-hmm. She's in a joking type of way. She's not very aggressive and serious. Now people don't take it as a joke and funny, and it gets aggressive and serious. But she reminds me of like, that class clown, that guy in the back of the classroom that, and it might say something that might have hurt your feelings, but it's a joke. It's funny, it's part of the situation. Mm-hmm. She's just like a raw comedian to me. Like, that's who she is to me.
Have you heard her rap music? I'm asking everybody because I love her songs. Yes. I really do.
I love her songs because they're just raw as hell. Mm-hmm. They're raw. And what I like about there's a big wave of female rappers right now, but she sounds different. She doesn't sound like Megan Thee Stallion. She doesn't sound like Cardi B. She sounds like herself. So right. That's music. I don't really like when people sound like another artist that's already out there. Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on Lucky Hustler with an A?
She's like a sweet little baby to me. Like, she's so charming. She's a beautiful girl. I love Lucky. She's just very charming. She's a beautiful girl, and she also came to the house, for Jocelyn and wanting to dance and all that. She's also young as well. She also does music. She just hasn't put any of her music out yet. But
she sings or raps?
Like a little, kind of like a Nicki Minaj, like a little bit of both. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
The next person on the list is Boss Tech.
Boss Tech.
What does that mean?
I don't even have a word for Boss Tech. I would love to have had that connection with Boss Tech, on all honesty, because we're, me, Sapphire, all of us, we're older, and I expected differently from Boss Tech. You know what I mean? I didn't expect her to pick sides and, do all that. I really thought like she would have been different, I don't know how to explain that situation. I feel like if she wasn't so stuck on the drama, like I could have connected with her and we could have talked and we could have vibed, because the times that we did vibe, like it was really cool, you know, like I had good times with Boss Tech. I'm not gonna lie. Like when we went to the club and we had our, you know, Boss Tech, she's energetic when she's in that, you know, in that vibe. She definitely knows how to be an entertainer. I'll tell you that. How to host a party, how to be, you know what I mean, the center of attention. She got all that. She's beautiful as well too, but she just lets all that little drama and that childish shit like get in between that relationship that I could have had with her. And so it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. She took me on a date. Was that last? Yeah, it was this past Sunday. She invited me out to the party she was hosting, and I enjoyed her so much.
Yeah.
She was so much fun. So I'm curious to know what about her in that dynamic of Jocelyn's Cabaret makes, you know, the majority of you guys not say nice things about her, because the person I experienced was amazing, but again, that environment is way different from competing against 9 other women for 10 grand. That she said she didn't want a need, but still in the house. I want to know.
I never had a problem. Like with me, I've never had a problem with Boss Tech. The first thing that I didn't like about it with her was she didn't show up to the first time we danced. I know Boss Tech could dance. I was very excited to see Boss Tech dance. You know, City Girls thing. I as well tried out for the City Girls thing. You know, I watched the girls that made it. Boss Tech, Lucky, Sapphire, and Natural were the only ones that I knew of. You know, when I saw them there, I'm like, okay, you're the porn star. You're the City Girls. You know, girl, you're a porn star. You know, she is what she is, and that's how I know her. You know, I watch porn. I've seen a couple of her videos.
I just saw her porn today, and I was like, "Oh, Miss Natural Girl, I didn't know you was playing with the meats and sauces like that." Go on.
She goes both ways. She goes both ways, and she definitely turns them girls out. And you know, girl, she's definitely somebody to watch. But
her pussy is pretty.
Very beautiful.
It's very pretty.
Is everything about her is beautiful, and what I like about her is that she's not your typical porn star looking type of girl. She don't got big titties, you know what I mean? Big hard ass or horrible, you know, done body. Like she's natural. She who's you know. I love
the next person on the list is Yummy P.
Yummy P. She's fucking crazy too. She's nuts. That girl is nuts. Yummy P is fake. She's fake. And I really try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I really try to find the good in everybody. But after the last episode aired and the way she still handled it, like raw, not apologizing, not, you know what I mean, or nothing, actually to see how you acted, I can't respect that. And she's fake to me. I really, especially to hit her while she was down on the ground and take your shoe off. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
No. I wanted to be Yummy P's biggest cheerleader so bad.
Dance. The girl could dance.
She can dance. I felt like in the beginning she was like comedic relief because she was the smallest girl. She had her own style. She was kind of like commentating on everything. And then that whole natural thing happened and it just went south for her and it never went back north.
No. But also when she does her green screens or her confessionals or whatever you want to call
interviews.
Right. She's something some way towards us, and then when she gets into the interviews, it's I want to be, you know, I'm not with none of them bad vibes. I'm here this, and then when she does her interviews, it's because I'm the baddest bitch in the room, and fuck these, and I'm a fucking what's a line into the, like, you get what I'm saying, where the fakeness comes in, like that energy didn't come out until a girl had her head down and she had no way to defend herself. That's the first time you've seen that type of energy come from her. And I really wanted to really like her. I really did, because I really don't take people for being fake. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. But after watching the show and seeing like how she talked about other girls and what she did to Natural wasn't cool, It wasn't cool at all. It was just really fake to me. And then to really, she really was the girl's friend. I don't care if you want to call her a friend or not. She was really that girl's friend. They really hung out together every fucking day. We would be out by the pool. We would be watching movies together, you know, us in the house. And they'd be off doing their own thing. And then you want to tell the girl that you're not her friend. Well, y'all something. You're something together. And the way that you portrayed it wasn't cool.
Is there anything more we did not see from that moment when she attacked Chanel?
So she came in through the door. Mind you, we're all sitting in a little waiting area, and they pull everybody 2 by 2, you know? So when we see Yummy come through the door, and she's like, yeah, y'all thought I was smallest bitch in the house, and I wasn't going to turn up. And she was just, I don't know what the fuck she was saying. So we all stood up, and we look at her, and we're like, we're all innocent bystanders. We're all just looking like, what the fuck's going on? And then Chanel was like, you know, what's the matter? What, you know what I mean? What happened? What's the matter? She's like, look, asking her, like, what happened? What's the matter? And she was like, you too, bitch. And she like punched her in the face. Then they start going at it. And then I couldn't see because by then all security and cameras was around. But after watching the show, like the way she like grabbed her inside of her mouth and like, for what? For what? Yes. Like, I felt bad for the girl. Like, she was bleeding in her mouth. And I'm like, that little ass punch didn't hit you like that. I know she got her lip open. But then when I saw that she, like, dug her nails into her mouth, like, you're a dirty biter, like.
Have you heard her new music? She has music out.
No.
Oh. The next person is Chanel.
Chanel. I like Chanel, even though I should have won the money and not Chanel.
Yikes.
I like Chanel. I really do. At first, Chanel definitely was trying to fit in with the get in where she fit in, or however you say it. But after, you know, Barbie was gone, and after, you know, her and Ballistic had that falling out, you know, we got to talk more, and she's cool. She's a nice girl. She has no kids, living on her own, doing her own thing, really just trying to figure out, you know, what she wants in life, and hopefully she takes that money and does something very well with it, because yeah.
I like Chanel a lot for the same reason that you just said. Chanel, to me, watching the show, kind of represents a lot of people like myself and a lot of my counterparts. She's young, yes. She's fresh, she wants to do well, she's trying to figure it out. And I really hope with her winning that money and winning the title against all of you Titans that she really takes that to the next level.
Honestly, her stomach is really not that bad. It was just the outfits that she wore. Her stomach really wasn't that.
I didn't want to talk about the woman's stomach, but okay. All right.
I mean, after I had my children, I knew, like, or even like when I was on my monthly cycle, whatever. There's outfits, you know, high-waisted, contouring, you know, different type of dance outfits.
Because the only thing I can hear in my brain is Jocelyn in her interview saying,
pot belly.
And like, well, no, and like in the beginning, she was like, she got a pot belly. That's how I know the bitch is drunk. What?
Well, you know, when you drink a lot, it's a lot of like calories and bloating, stuff like that. I mean, honestly, if she didn't drink so much, worked out a little bit, she doesn't need. I hope she doesn't take that money and get her body done, because she doesn't need to do that. I hope takes that money and invests it and do something real with that money. Because when I comment and everybody's like, oh, Lexi Blow should have won, but then other girls be like, oh, but now she go and get her body done. Like, don't do that, because the girl is fine. All she needs to do is like lay off on the alcohol, work out, and wear different clothes, because she got a nice body.
She does.
Just got to tone it up. You know what I mean? And I really hope she doesn't waste her money on that. But, you know, it's her money. She can do whatever the fuck she want to do with it. You know, I mean, I'm not all, you know, natural either. you know, so I I made sure that all my ducks were in a row before I did anything, you know.
Yeah.
So hopefully, you know, I don't talk to her, so I don't know. It's been a while, you know, since the show. So maybe she do got shit going on or whatever. But I really hope that, you know, she spends the money wisely. And she's a beautiful girl. And whatever anybody says about her over the internet, anything, ain't nothing that she needs to spend thousands of dollars to fix, is what I'm saying.
How old is she?
She's only like, I want to say 22 or 23.
Yeah, girl. Yeah, she needs to just keto, lay
Mhm.
off the alcohol. If she wants to drink like me, get you vodka and seltzer or a nice vodka tonic or something like that, where 0 calories. You can Tootsie Roll all day. She
Mhm.
needs to. She needs to probably open up a little. I'm trying to think. What could she sell? I don't know. Sell some social media shit. Do the social media thing. Find her a rapper boyfriend because she does. She does give that she can have a rapper boyfriend, a football player, basketball boyfriend, and get your money. Because I like Chanel. Like, I really want to see Chanel win. I
Like,
didn't think she was going to win that, but I want to see her win that life.
I do like Chanel. One thing that I can say on, you know, reverting back to the show, why we would call her a follower and all this thing is because, I mean, you could clearly say she was haha and he calling the girl unlucky too. Like, we all just came in the house. It's one thing for you to go ahead, tell me your story, let me know what's going on. But I'm not going to insert myself in it. I just met you too, sis. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
and then, so that's where we got the, you know, the following thing. And then you got two girls in the house that we don't need the money, we ballers, we this, we this, we that. You get what I'm saying? You're not on that level. You know what I mean? Like, they're on the whole, you know what I mean? And you're trying to like follow, I felt like yeah, you know, but no, because you get what I'm saying? Like, it's different. And it's cool. You could be friends with whoever you want, but be true to yourself. That's
Mm-hmm.
following. And then when Barbie was, you know, fighting with Lucky and all that, here she is standing in the background yelling to with Barbie. Like, I'm cool with Lucky. You know what I'm saying? But she
Mm-hmm.
once be like, yeah, no,
Because Jocelyn told her to go to her room. Jocelyn said, "Get out, go to your room." When Barbie and Chanel, not Barbie and Chanel, when Barbie and Lucky's about to do that final battle, she told
right,
Chanel to get out and go to her room. She surely did.
right. So, and then also, you don't see this on camera, but Chanel, Barbie, the first day we all got our rooms, and we Barbie did, I guess she didn't know where Lucky's room was at. In my room, my door is right here, and I could see like through the crack, and I hear this commotion, so I open up the door. She didn't notice me, but Barbie was like going towards Lucky's room, like, you know, I don't know, to confront her, to fight her again or whatever, and Chanel was right behind her, right behind her. Right. So security stopped and was like, nah, we're not doing none of that. Go back to your room, chill out. You know what I mean? All this stuff. That's after we had like when we were all dressed up really nice. It was that night. It was after all that when they sent us up to our rooms and everything. So like, that's why I said like, that's following. Like, you're inserting yourself in a situation that had nothing to do with you. And then you can't fight for somebody that you just met too, because you really don't know what's going on. That's considered following. Like, if I meet somebody, I'm cool with you. Like, me and you, we could meet, and I'm cool with you. Let me tell you something. If you got some, you know, something going on, I would never, you know, I'm gonna let you handle your shit. I'm not gonna let anything really, really bad happen to you. Of course, I'm a good person at heart, but there's security there and all that. Let them hash that out and deal with their own business.
You know, I like you because you just made me realize I was realizing a lot of girls' intentions playing out when they like in that first episode. And this is no shade to nobody. You had the girls who grouped up who wanted to let them know they was the bad bitches and we the rich bitches and we, you know, we pop pussy in the handstand, sucking like it's band camp. You had the other girls who were kind of players into those two opposing teams, and you had girls like yourself who was like, I don't got shit to do with this. I don't know what's going on. When do we start dance rehearsal so I can learn the choreography?
If you see me and I'm sitting here and after all that commercial and I'm just like, I'm just ready for the competition. I'm just ready to know what tomorrow is in the play. Because in my head, we don't know how this show is playing out. We don't know if we have competition. We don't know if we have to dance the next day. We don't know nothing. You get what I'm saying? I'm not about to let y'all petty ass bullshit fuck up my opportunity. I don't care. This is the first day. I came looking good. I'm showing Jocelyn what I got to bring to the table.
You came what? You came what?
Looking good.
Ah, one more time.
Looking good. Every episode.
Bitch, what? Yes. Oliver lady, yes.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, we really didn't have time to shop and stuff like that. So I understand, like, some girls wasn't prepared, but you know, I'm always prepared. Like, I grab my bag. They say, "You come in." I said, "Yes." Throw it in the bag.
Next person on the list is Ballistic. What are your thoughts on Jocelyn's man?
He's humble. I love Ballistic. Like, I love the fact that he could be around all of us naked, half naked, and all that, and it's Jocelyn. That's all he needs. That's all he's there for. He's very mature. So that's why I love it. And he also never inserted himself with Jocelyn's problems, but also was there for Jocelyn. You get what I'm saying? He doesn't get into the women problems, but he's still there for, you know, to be there for his woman, calm her down, make her feel better and all that, but doesn't really, like, you know, insert himself into none of that shit. He's a man. He's a real man. Mm-hmm.
Yes. What are your thoughts on Jocelyn Hernandez?
Jocelyn Hernandez is like a firecracker. Like, she's like, Jocelyn Hernandez is everything that you see on TV. I mean, she's full-blown Scorpio. Full-blown Scorpio. She's very passionate about everything that she does, whether it's, you know, music or the cabaret or, you know, whatever she got going on. The woman's a good businesswoman. Obviously, she landed her own show on Z Network and separated herself from Love and Hip Hop. You know, CBJ really was trying to make her out to be nothing, and she really proved him, you know, wrong. She got her own shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I feel like Jocelyn, kind of with me, I feel like Jocelyn wants to use the cabaret for a platform for her music, but really needs to get the cabaret. I don't even know how to explain it, because I know she wants to use the cabaret as a platform for her music. You know what I'm saying?
Do you like any of the songs?
Yeah.
Which ones do you like?
I like mostly all of them. And I don't know if it's because, like, you get to, like, dance to it and really hear it, you know. You know, do it like it's my B-Day. I mean, who doesn't say do it like it's my B-Day?
That is my cut.
I never listened to the lyrics "Finger Fuck for a Check," but that's a good one too. That's a good one too. And she has a lot of Spanish music as well. That's not out there that I heard. And honestly, like, her Spanish music is fire. Like, fire. Like, I told Jocelyn, I was like, girl, this Spanish music, like, this cabaret, fuck Vegas. Like, I see this cabaret in fucking Puerto Rico, Colombia, Spain, you know what I mean, in the Spanish countries, because her Spanish music is really good. And what I like about her Spanish music is, like, she's hood. That she's from the gutter. She's from the slums of Puerto Rico, like she always says. And, like, her music shows that a lot of Spanish music, women artists are not very, you know, like, grungy, you know what I mean, hard, and bring something different. So, her Spanish music, I can't wait for that to drop. I understand she had to put this music out for the cabaret and it's good and everything, but I'm waiting for the other shit to drop. Like, stuff that I heard out of her. And also hanging out with her on the boat. I don't know if you've seen, like, we or whatever. I got to actually see her out of the cameras and everything. Like, I know people say whatever they want to say about her, but she really is, like, a mom, like, beautiful. Like, her and her relationship with her daughter is beautiful. Her and Ballistic relationship is really like that, even outside of camera. Like, they really do it for each other. And she's nice. Like, when she like pulls up to her apartment, she says hi to the people that park her car. She says hi to, like, you know, the bell people, the front desk people, the people that come get her food. She has genuine conversations. Like, when we was on the beach, just random women, like older women, she was talking to, like, asking them, like, older women have good advice for, like, skincare, stuff like that. Really a likable person. But when I in a firecracker is when she's pissed off or mad, it doesn't matter. It's kind of like Big Lex. You get what I'm saying? Except she's not funny with the stuff that she said, or assertive with the stuff that she did. So, like, they kind of are the same in that type of boat. Because Big Lex also has a big, and Jocelyn, even though she has a big personality, her heart is very big. It really is.
I want to say two things about Jocelyn. She claims Puerto Rico, but she also claims Fort Lauderdale, which is where I'm from. And I'm very proud of her. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and I was like, people from where we're from don't make it out and go do bigger things. And the fact she had the upbringing she had, no matter what you say about her, what she's done, how she lives her life, she really has capitalized and leveled up on her life. And I really do think that should be commended. Like, I felt her when she was on Wendy's show. She was like, "Give me my flowers." Like, a lot of people that did what she did and comes from where she comes from, do not do the things that she currently does. The second thing I want to say is I actually have a slight Jocelyn Hernandez moment too. Back seat, but still. I worked for, collaborated with T.S. Madison, who's an internet personality. I was on her WeTV show this year, the T.S. Madison Experience, and we were going to D.C.
Hopefully WeTV, please pick up season 2. I know we got a lot of new
of both shows, of her show and my show.
Yes.
Pick up her show and my show too, please.
Please, another platform,
Bitch, let me tell you something. WeTV pays on time too. They was knocking on my door every Friday. I said, yes, ma'am, WeTV. They answer their emails and they pay their invoices. But no, I was with T.S. Madison, and Jocelyn Hernandez FaceTimed her. And I actually was vlogging T.S. Madison at the time, and Jocelyn called her. She was so sweet.
She
was so sweet. She was very sweet.
But like I said, when you get on her bad side, she where she is, she's at a point of her life where she don't need to have nobody step on her. And it feels like she's being stepped on, she's gonna crush that down real fast. And she's not humble about it at all. If you want humble and nice and all that, when she feels some type of way, that's not Jocelyn. Jocelyn wouldn't even be here where she's at now if it wasn't for her demeanor and the way she is as well. So, she does say some crazy stuff, like when she gave Chanel the money, but that's just who she is.
Now, speaking about her heart, we also know she has another side that we've also spoken about. And we've heard some things on the webosphere that she said at the reunion, specifically an unrecorded moment where you guys were having a meeting, and she said to Miss Sapphire what she said to her about the passing of the father of her children. Were you there, and what can you tell us more about this moment and what happened that involved Natural? Oh, I'm messy. Yeah.
Basically, it was about all the internet shit that all the girls were putting out at first, that she wanted to shed light on, about. And she said, I feel very disrespected because I put you guys onto this show. You know what I mean? I deserve some type of respect back. Big Lex and Yummy, and people were just saying like ignorant stuff on the internet, and I guess she found out about it, and she was speaking on that at first, and then when she said, and then when we get on set, everything that y'all got going on, y'all need to leave that at the door. And then she said that about Sapphire, to leave it at the door, but I don't think she knew that the man just passed a couple of days ago. And she was still going through the funeral arrangements and all that. So it was very intense. It was very like, maybe you should have talked to her first about it before you spoke on it, because it made her look very in very I don't know what you call that. Very
maybe unattractive, uncaring.
uncaring. It made her look very uncaring. And knowing who Jocelyn is, I know if she knew the situation, she wouldn't have said that. What she said to her, but she did say that to her. She told her, he's dead now. Get at the door. You're here. You know what I mean? But the way she said it, it was like, I felt bad. I felt bad, and see her like about to bust in tears, and then she started crying. And she was like, Jocelyn, we're not going to do this right now. You don't know what I'm going through. We're not going to go through this right now. And then her telling her, we're not going to go through this right now. And then the way Jocelyn's, personality is like, what the fuck you telling me what not to do? And it blew up. And then Natural stepped in, and Natural like hugged, Sapphire. And Jocelyn, like, you don't know what she's going through right now. Like, stop. Like, you don't know what she's going through right now. Stop. And then they walked out or whatever. So that. But I know Sapphire and Jocelyn did talk before we started recording on their own. So I don't know what they talked about, but there was no yelling and fighting and all that. So.
I am in no way excusing Jocelyn's behavior and comments. And this is why I like you. This is why I like you, Lexi Blow, because I knew I was going to get the true, unedited, whatever story from you. From watching Jocelyn's Cabaret, Jocelyn has no type of emotional, mature bone in her body at all. And I don't know if it stems from her upbringing with her family, father, the situations she's had with men, what she had to do for work, that has weakened her emotional side of her. But like seeing how she was talking to Aqua, seeing how she was talking to Natural, seeing how she was talking to Boss Tech, in moments where I actually thought she was being sincere, she still wasn't able to vocalize it in a way that makes a person feel like, okay, I'm dealing with an emotionally mature person. Right. So now that I hear you say what she said to Sapphire and what prefaced that, maybe she wasn't coming from a place of trying to be rude. She was just saying, okay, we're here to work, let's work. And if she honestly, truthfully, again,
was her presence.
Yeah, but I'm saying mixed in with that can make a bitch not want to fuck with Jocelyn, which I get what happened the way it did.
And talking to us very pissed off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jocelyn, right. That'll make it work.
Everything because of what people were posting online and all that stuff. And she wasn't with none of that shit. She really wasn't with none of that shit. And she was saying, like, y'all owe me some respect. You know what I'm saying? I put you on the show. Y'all want to be, having this and this and that. If it wasn't for me, all this. Mm-hmm. And then she pretty much like went down the line of like how she felt about everybody, like, what they did since, production's been over. And when she got to Sapphire, she said, and what you got going on, you need to leave that at the door. And we were just like, leave it at the door. You know what I'm saying? But they don't talk. So it's just playing telephone. Somebody must have told her something. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And like, why you coming here? I guess making this about you or this or this or that. But she wasn't making it about her. She was going through making funeral, all that. So.
Yeah, I do think Jocelyn needs to work on strengthening the emotional, mature side of her body because
and that's I spent time with her outside of like when you could see like the way she is with Ballistic and her daughter, she's very like sincere and loving the whole way through. Mm-hmm. We just met the woman, so I'm pretty sure, like you said, when you're part of the sex industry, you just learn how to and for all y'all women that are watching this or want to be part of the sex industry, it's very true that every time you give yourself away, a piece of your soul leaves. Like, you're really supposed to leave yourself for that person you want to spend the rest of your life with. I've done it. You know, I'm still part of the sex industry. You know, I'm still dancing and stuff. So, you know, with everything you do, you just know that karma is there, and whether it happens physically or mentally, it's just going to happen to you. So sometimes people's hearts just get, you know, hardened from stuff like that.
That was a good note. That was a really, really, really good note. Thank you for that. I want to know, are there any moments that you can speak about that happened at the reunion that can warm us up to Miss August 1st that's on the way? What else can y'all share? Y'all contracts with Zeus must be so loose. I remember my contract, I couldn't even post a picture or I'll be fine.
I don't post anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't speak about anything that hasn't already been leaked out or spoken about already.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing it back in, you know what I mean? And letting y'all know this is what it really was, you know, because you already knew about it, so I spoke on it. If you didn't know about it, I'm not going to speak on it, you know, because I hold my contract, you know what I mean? I don't speak on things that haven't been out there, so you already know about the candlestick thing. Y'all
Tell us about it. She cackling. I want to know.
But I was thinking about in the beginning about posts being made and stuff like that. If you follow Big Lex, you could see that she was, you know, making slick comments and posts about, you know, episodes that were coming out towards Ballistic and Jocelyn. So that's when they started talking about it, and it got heated, and yeah.
And she threw it.
She threw it, and she threw it because she was talking to Ballistic, and her and Ballistic started yelling and arguing. You know, Jocelyn don't play about her man.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why Big Lex don't like Ballistic? What did he say on the show that angered her, that made her post that?
I don't think that she don't like him. I don't think that she doesn't not like Jocelyn neither. Like I said, when she speaks, when you're reading something and when you're saying something, it comes off a different way. So if you're watching the show and you see how Big Lex talks, but type that out and say, you know what I mean, like double hump. You know what I mean? You were like, you're gonna perceive it the way you want. Everybody look differently. Everybody imagine things. So I just know, just from knowing Big Lex, that's just her trying to be funny, or not even trying. That's just who she is. But she said, she made a post when Boss Tech sat on his desk. She said something in the means of like, how could he let her, or something like, he's for everybody type of comment. And that's when that actual post. So that's when Ballistic confronts her about that post, and then that's when things start to get heated, and y'all will see what happens back and forth in that conversation. But that post that she made, Ballistic, it came to his attention. He knew about it, and he confronted her about it, and that's what happened.
Another thing we want to know about is the culmination of Natural and Yummy P. Now, Natural basically told us everything that happened at the reunion. But concerning her and Yummy, basically, there was no resolve. She tried to kill her twice. They kept snatching her off the stage, and Yummy was running. Two things for me. Tell me, what was Yummy P's countenance and attitude at the reunion, and what can you share about her versus Natural?
Didn't I tell you that she's fake?
Yes, ma'am. You said that earlier.
Okay. So her at the reunion was, I'm so positive.
Ooh.
Let's just forget that I hit you in the back of the head with a shoe and clogged your lip up. And hi guys, I'm Yummy P.
This is an amazing show.
So I'll rot your tooth, Yummy P. That's what you get.
Gotcha. And what was going on between her and Natural?
Natural wasn't with the on camera rolling. What's up? Because I wasn't even gonna come to the reunion, but I came to the reunion to confront you. Now I'm confirming what's up. And
And last thing. Oh, no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
she wasn't about to smoke. She ran.
Yeah, they said she ran.
He ran away from her. So you want to hit the girl in the back of the head. You want to blindside Chanel. And then now we face to face and all that yelling and on top of the cars and all that. Where's that energy at?
What energy was Chanel giving Yummy P? Was Chanel trying to dig off at her?
No energy whatsoever. And I don't know how, and I don't know why.
Okay.
Unless she's like, I want the money, fuck it. The past.
Maybe.
I give her that. But I don't think I would at least spoke on it. I would at least put her in her place. At least like you was wrong for that. You know what I mean? At least try to get an apology or something out of her.
Right.
She didn't say nothing.
Why do you think she got chosen over you? Because like many others who watch the show, I thought you were going to win. Like, I thought you had the cleanest edit. You probably had the most evident, like, talent that was, like, pulled together. You and Jocelyn always had these intimate, like, one-off moments with y'all. So I was like, oh, she's going to win. Why do you think in the very end you did not get the money, honey?
The money, honey? I mean, I feel like Jocelyn, when it came to her attention about her actually doing good dancing at the end, Chanel danced just as good as me at the end. Like, she
really?
Chanel did a very good job.
I'm going to have to go back and watch.
She did a very good job. I mean, I'm a little bit more graceful. We're two different types of style of dancing. But she did all the moves. She hit them, you know what I mean, on count. You know, she did her thing. So that's what saved her. And I think because of that, she connected with her as the underdog. You know, because Jocelyn was always the underdog on Love and Hip Hop. Mm-hmm. So I felt like she felt like giving the money to the underdog. And you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's the only thing that I could think of. Because I definitely did my part. I definitely bodied every dancing. I definitely was drama free. I definitely was there for Jocelyn. I didn't pick sides. It's not that I was neutral. I didn't come there. It's not what lunch table I'm sitting at. No, it's what am I going to get on my test tonight? Because I studied and I want an A on my test. You know what I mean?
Damn it.
I don't give a fuck about what's, you know what I mean, what table I'm sitting at or whatever. School. I come to school for a reason, and that's the end goal. So I definitely should have got the money, but when it came to the final end of her just watching us off of dancing, I felt like if we could get voted on, we both got 10s across the board. So her connected more to her being the underdog and all.
That was the best response I have ever heard doing and watching any of these types of interviews. You are a bad bitch, okay? I fucking love you. Now, are you coming back for the next season? I'm assuming you are because you got placed in the Cabaret and they're shipping you guys off to Vegas. So
hopefully, I mean, that's the plan, that the Final Four goes to Vegas. But the Final Four is me, Chanel, Lucky, and Natural. So you already know Natural is gone. So it's just us three. You know what I mean? And I kind of see some things on what Formation Production posted that Lucky doesn't want to do the, you know what I mean? So now it's just now. So it's pretty much in the air now because I don't know what Jocelyn's going to do now. I mean, I hope she does bring me back. I mean, that's what the show was about, was the Final Four to Vegas. But with all this commotion going on, with people dropping lies and all that, I don't know if her and Zeus never are going to go back to the drawing table, you know what I mean, and say, you know, what we're going to do now. But, you know, I definitely there for her cabaret, especially for Vegas. Like, I want like to really dance for her music in big production. I'm not a rapper, I'm not a singer, I don't do any of that type of stuff. I don't have like no um
Side thing, other interests.
other interests for being on the show, but to do the cabaret. And of course, what I mean, like, who doesn't want to be on TV? Who doesn't, that's a big opportunity for me just in that, field. But I've always just been about me and what I got going on. So when that was presented to me and I put it in my audition tape, I was serious. I love dancing, I love performing, and I would love, to have done that in Vegas. So hopefully, I want to see the cabaret be like feathers, you know what I mean? Like blitzed out outfits. Jocelyn, actually, y'all get to hear the rest of her songs that she dropped, and it being like a cabaret. So hopefully, it all comes together because shit is all crazy right now.
Here is what would make an amazing season 3. Zeus, this one is on me, free of charge. You take all the girls to Vegas, you bring back Lucky, and you bring back Natural for one-on-one scenes with Jocelyn. Pay them a big bag. Zeus, y'all got plenty of money over there. Y'all got plenty of money over there. Give them a nice little bag and a nice little check so we can get that scene and that scene. Expect them not to come back, Zeus. You need to bring an all-star group of girls from both Miami and Atlanta to fight for a couple of episodes to get into the cabaret.
See, the thing is that even though we were all fighting for 4 positions, it ended up the house splitting into groups anyways. You know what I mean? So, and obviously the viewers loved it. The viewers loved the whole team type of thing. So if they could do it like, how Real World challenges or whatever.
Yes.
Where they would bring different people back, like what you're saying, from different seasons and put them in a team and have them, fight for the money or whatever. That's a dope idea. That's really cool. Like, that would be great. But they didn't really have the dancers in season 1 besides the 2 that they ranked. So I
haven't seen season 1 yet. But
we already know Atlanta is gonna crush Miami. So I don't know how they definitely need to bring a couple, people in to help that team out.
But what if they mix the team between Atlanta and Miami and maybe add 2 new girls from Vegas or like 2 new girls who didn't make it? Now,
I definitely think she should add some new girls regardless, because I feel like the season 1 didn't do good as season 2. So when she held out those audition tapes, a lot of girls that would have been good for season 2 didn't send out audition tapes because season 1 was not even there. You know what I mean? Like, but now that season 2 did so well, and we spoke to so many people that didn't even know about the show and other girls, I feel like that there's some like real diamonds in the rough that, deserve to be on the show. So
you are so smart. You are extremely smart. Tell me, what does, Lex have going on right now? Because I know, like, with the platform, you're very likable, you're talented, you're sexy as fuck, and you're very smart. I know you are working on some things right now. You gotta be.
I've always been a hard worker. I actually own my own store. I'm not just selling stuff online or anything like that. I have a storefront. It started with just dance wear.
Oh, dope.
It grew into like other things. Like, I have my own actual pole grip now that I sell in my store. I sell club wear now. I sell dance shoes, pasties. I sell everything for the whole nightlife. Then my next thing that I want to get into is selling men's exotic wear, because we know there's a market out there for that too. So that's next coming in, the next line, for Prevail wear. Outside of that, I bought this house, and really I was
congratulations,
cash money, off of this ass. So I really want to use that $10,000 because I want to redo my kitchen, but
yo,
I wanted to redo my kitchen. I really did. So I gotta put money aside for that. So really, I'm just working on my home. Then I'm working on my new line that's coming out in with Prevail Dancewear. Outside of that, I have been booked crazy with hostings. I don't know if you see my storylines, but like cities everywhere, they want me to come host for them, music videos, photo shoots. I've been doing a lot of promos for people's products. I'm very into, independent businesses. I know for myself, from working for a corporate and then working for yourself, I really support people that, want to do their own thing. And I'm not no hater. I've wore other girls' clothes, you know what I mean, and supported them because I don't see nothing wrong with, supporting other people. So I got all that going on. And I'm also working on getting my real estate license. So I already put in all my hours. I just got to take my test. So the look to me on my test, because with doing my house, I really fell in love with like the whole flipping market.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a lot with doing it with my own crib. So I kind of want to do that, you know, as a business. I want to get my real estate license, buy homes, flip them, and sell them. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not in the music field. I'm not anything like that. I'm more of like a businesswoman. So that's just me. Lexi Blow is a businesswoman.
I am so impressed. Do you have a man?
No.
You don't need one right now because you get into the money, honey.
I'm so insecure, and I'm definitely in love with a man, but I know that I can't take it there with him because they're so insecure when it comes to like dancing and what we do, stuff like that. So I feel like once all my businesses are all the way together and I don't have to dance no more, I feel like a man will come my way. If not, it will be a man that really appreciates what I do and take me for that. But my whole life, it's always been a battle of me pursuing my dreams and doing what I need to do to get there. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'll hold you. I would never like give myself away for money and stuff like that if I'm with a man. Like, my body is his body. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but it is what it is. Men are just very insecure. I do OnlyFans and all that as well. I have nude photo shoots and things on there. I, I have make full nude twerking videos and all that. And I get them professionally recorded and all that. So sometimes, if I had men in the past be like, oh, I heard touch you or talk to you, just like stupid little petty stuff. And I can't let that shit get me unfocused.
Right. I am like your biggest fan now. I just think you're so fucking dope. This
Thank you.
is what, like, anybody watching, if you ever get the opportunity to be on reality TV or to be social media famous or whatever, everything she just said, do it and try to times it by 10. This is exactly what you're supposed to do when you get these opportunities. Like, fuck what team. I'm trying to get an A on my test tonight.
Right.
You are a rock star.
Right. And that's the, a lot of people was like, oh, you're so neutral. Oh, it seems fake. Like, you don't want to speak on it. And I'm just like, but I didn't come here to speak about people's problems. This ain't Dr. Phil. Like, this is Jocelyn's Cabaret. Now, if Jocelyn wants to speak to her team, that's cool. Obviously, she needs to get to know who these girls are if they're going to be working with her. But that's not my place. She could pick somebody else tomorrow. You know what I mean? That has nothing to do with me. When you're working, especially like at the strip club, there's a new girl that turns 18 every day, baby, that will, you know what I mean, that will come into
take your place
and take your place. So it's you can't be focused on the ducks around you. You got to be focused on yourself. And I'm definitely not cold-hearted at all. Like, when I build a relationship with somebody, my relationship is genuine. I'm just not there for that type of purpose. Yeah.
Listen, this has really been the highlight of my freaking day because you were so dope to talk to. I don't have any more questions for you. Is there anything we have not covered? Anything that you want to share with us? Because I think this is like, yeah, you did such a great job.
I think you guys are really going to be excited for the reunion. Even though, people are talking, you're still only getting one side, so they're going to see how everything went down. Unfortunately, not everybody got to speak which was horrible. It should have been a 2-day reunion. Mind you, they got us to the building at 12 o'clock. We didn't start recording till 8.
Why it took so long?
I don't know. I have no idea. Zeus is like that. Hurry up and get ready to sit and wait.
Oh, yeah. That's the industry. Hurry up and wait.
Hurry up and wait.
Hurry up and wait.
I'm upset that I didn't get to speak. That's why I'm doing all these interviews, because I didn't really get to speak. Like, no, I'm not neutral. You know what I mean? This is how I feel about things, and all that. By the time they were going down the row. By the time it got to me, they spent. So Natural and Big Lex are the first on the couch. So of course they got so much going on and they speak so much. You know what I mean? A lot of time was spent on them. Over things that we all know about, because they don't care about what they talk about, what gets leaked or whatever. Then after that, it was Sapphire. Sapphire got to speak. Then Lucky, and then it was done. I didn't get to speak. Chanel didn't get to speak. Yummy didn't get to speak. No.
It was done because they ran out of time, or a fight happened, or
time, and they ran out of time for the same bullshit that should have already been done with. Like, we all know why Lucky and and this girl were fighting and all that. We all know, like, the thing with Natural and Yummy, like, so much time was spent on shit that we already knew about. So, but it was still good. It's still good.
We're still gonna watch, but wow, that's kind of like, ooh, but all right, we'll take it. We'll take it.
It should have been 2 days. They should have recorded a second or started.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll do better next time. But
at least they got a reunion.
Mm-hmm.
The first season didn't even get a reunion.
They gonna figure it out. By season 3, we're gonna be flying high. We're gonna have all this shit together.
I mean, it is a new network, this is new. But congratulations to Zeus Network, because they're in the game. They're, all Black owned television network, and they're doing it. They're doing it.
Yeah, shout out to Zeus. Listen, I have enjoyed this time with you. Thank you so much for spending time with me out of your busy schedule. Guys, watching this interview will be posted on the Oliver Twixt YouTube channel. So if you came in a little late, you'll be able to rewatch it from the beginning. Any final words from Lexi Blow?
Any final words? I don't know. I don't really have any final words. Just for me, I'm glad that I got to, speak on myself and where I fit in and who I am as a person. I know the show was really focused on the drama, so I'm glad that, I got to speak on who I was, and I appreciate you for this.
No,
and
thank you.
Any final words for myself to you guys is I generally love all you guys, all the fans that I've been getting. And I appreciate all you guys for really tapping into me and really seeing who I really am and, following my way. And don't just be a follower. Like, really take advice. If y'all have anything y'all want to work with me with or have any questions or anything like that, I'm really cool. So, I could be there for you as well.
Lexi Blow, thank you so much, and I hope to meet you one day in one of your many cities that you're booked in.
Well, maybe me, you, and Ballistic together.
Yes! You guys be sure to be safe, treat each other nice, pray, Kegel, and cackle. Until next time, I'm interviewing Yummy P tomorrow. Me and her got a lot to talk about. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Come home.